Right guys, the Oneleaf Mars MT1000 thermal imaging camera or thermal imaging scope. I've completed my review and I've put it on YouTube. I've done a follow-up ratting video, which is my niche. That's what I do. That's what I enjoy doing. But I've had a few comments and messages from people asking if I can get footage further afield, if it would be suitable for FOC and rimfire. That's not what you're going to see on my channel because I'm a sub-12 shooter. That's what I enjoy doing. But I will endeavour to answer these questions for you and gather the footage that I can. So with that in mind, I've been out this afternoon. It's 16 degrees out there today. It's really warm. It's really sunny. And I've been to the field where we're keeping the sheeps for lambing. And I've filmed that. Now, why have I done it in the daytime? Quite simply because we all know thermal works better at night. So the ambient temperature drops and it can show you what you're looking at in greater contrast. So if I go out in sunny conditions and warm and this performs, you know at night time it's only ever going to get better unless it's raining or foggy. Now this has got rain and fog modes and I will go out in the rain and fog and I will test it, but we're not expecting that for quite some time now because we're in summer. So I'm trying to find its limitations and I will try and answer all the questions that you've got and try and back it up with a bit of footage. But I'm just saying that I've gone out in daytime because my time's quite precious at the minute. I've got quite a lot of obligations and this is the time that I had. But by going out in the daytime, we know that if this performs and you like this footage, it will only ever be better in night time. It can't possibly get worse at night time. Right then, I've just come over to a field where we're keeping the sheep at the moment, just to try and get some footage, see what it's like, try and see if it's got limitations and what those limitations are. I'm going to turn the rangefinder on so you can see it. So that sheep, we'll go for that one broadside, that is 111 yards. Bottom of this field is 405 yards, okay? So we'll concentrate on these sheep. We'll go broadside one, see if I can focus it up a little better. And then I'll run through the colour palette. So we're on black hot at the minute, glory hot, white hot, sepia, iron bow, rainbow, night. I particularly like that mode. This mode, night, aurora, red hot, jungle, medical, and back to black hot. So now we'll start zooming a little bit, and it does pixelate during zoom as you'd expect, but even on pixelation, just focusing it up a bit, even though it's pixelated, you can make out the head from the body, etc, etc. It's just zooming and zooming and zooming. You can clearly make out, I'll put like my little dot there straight on the head, look, you can clearly make out. So that there is full zoom, and we'll start bringing it back. I've got nothing right at the bottom of the field, unfortunately, so we'll see what's furthest. Just turn the rangefinder off because that box is in there. That's the furthest there. That's 3/4 the way down the field, I'd say. So that's a good 300 yards. Focus it back up. I'm not going to go all the way in, but yeah, no, it's not far away from it. You can still make out dot on the head, and we'll bring it back out. few crows, just where my dot is there. And again there, you can see one in flight going into the woods at the back at 400 yards. Just about to, yep, take her off to the right. So, that's a 35mm lens. And I think it's more than adequate for a rimfire lens, FAC lens, but I mean, you tell me. I'm just providing the footage so you can make your own mind up. Right then, same field, 50mm lens. That one's 117 yards. Bottom of the field, again 405. So I'm going to turn that off, because as I'm looking through the viewfinder, you don't get it on the footage, but there's a LRF box that just gets in my way. So see if I can focus it up a little bit better. So that was what, 111. You can definitely tell the head from the rest of the body. We'll bring it back out. In fact, while we're zoomed, semi-zoomed, I'll scroll through. And I'll bring it all the way back out. And that furthest one that is 3/4 the way down the field, about 300 yards, is still there. Now there, I can make out in this viewfinder that it's got its head towards me, and you can see its ears either side. I'm hoping you can see that on the footage. Honestly, this is a tool, this. For the price it is, and the size of the sensor, etc. So yeah, that's 300 yards. And then a quick look over the flock. I mean, them buildings are like 1,000 yards easily, but as I've had it pointed out to me on YouTube by the YouTube experts, thermal always does well in urban areas, so it's going to pick the houses up better. Right then, you can see the rangefinder pinging at 404 yards. Turn that off so it doesn't get in the way. So if you look in the tree at 405 yards, now don't get me wrong, I know it's pixelated, you can't make out what it is, but that's a buzzard. At 405 yards, that's picked up the heat source in the tree. Although I can't identify it on thermal, I have looked through this spotter and it is a buzzard. Absolutely phenomenal. In fact, in the woods up there, because we've got a small copse up there, as you can see other heat sources in the trees. Yeah, genuinely absolutely loving this thermal scope. It's way beyond its price tag. Okay, we're just having a quick daytime look at our beehives, and they look very busy. So yes, this is daytime. 60mm as before. Just have a quick nosy. I'm just doing this by hand, I'm not on a tripod or anything, so if it's a bit rocky I apologise. What we're looking at across the valley. And into the woods.